Hey guys, I want to do a hopefully quick video on how I did my Nether Transition from the Overworld. That's what I kind of call it. Sounds sort of like Zelda, almost. So here's the end of the track, and which I hope you recognize. And so the basic idea is that it goes into this one side of the mountain, like normal, and then I thought there was a blank spot. No, that's all here. It falls down, just like that, and it falls down, and then I transition it into another clip of me falling into the Nether from the top of the roof of the cave or whatever it was. Oh, there's a pumpkin over there. Can you see it? Maybe. Oh. All right, so I'll show you how it looks in raw. Take off the HUD, and whoop, transition, and then bam. So now all my carts are like saved here. Then I just go up the stairs, and then I can go into the Nether portal. What the fuck? I usually don't play with sound on. And I hadn't heard that sound before. I apologize. Really, it must be a new one or something. I don't know. So anyways, this is the behind the scenes. That's the portal. And up here, I simply made these stairs tediously. I don't know why I do that. So I could restart the recording pretty easily. Because when I fail a recording or something, I usually go into a program called NBT Edit, and I can change my position on the map instead of going back and forth. I know that may seem kind of cheap, but I spent like 40 hours straight cramming this thing in to get it on Christmas Eve. So I didn't really want to just spend time to be pure. So anyways, I get down on the track here, stand here, make sure I'm in the middle, save, and I can just change, I think it's this, in order to make it to the other side, and then I can restart. Because I don't want to die, I'm just going to land in the cart. Funny how sitting in a cart makes you somehow invincible to falling. Alright. I'll go into the Nether, and I'll show you how that starts up. And then hopefully, I'll show you how to edit it, if you decide to do something similar. Alright. I make things surprisingly fancy if nobody's ever gonna see them. Alright. That's good. Alright, so here's the beginning of my railway to the beginning. I didn't like this area at first, so I decided to just start exploring and put track around. So I'm going to take you around to where the actual beginning of the interstate begins. The Nether was probably the hardest part of the actual building itself, because obviously you have lava all around, and as you might have figured out from the save files I uploaded, my health gets glitched to like 50,000, and I simply don't get hurt. But the issue is that when that was the interstate up there. The issue is that when you fall into the lava, you're on fire for like 5 minutes. So you can't actually precisely aim your mining and stuff, so you end up mis-aiming. That sounds, never mind. So you miss dig, and then you have to replace it. It's just kind of annoying. We're almost there, don't worry. And then I can show you how it works. This tower here was mostly so I could see where the beginning was, because it took me like 10 lives to figure out where I actually wanted to start, because alright, this is a track simply to lock the carts in so they don't go flying around on the other side. Even actually with the mod, here's an interesting thing. With the mod, it can auto delete the cart if no one's in it for over like 5 minutes or something. I set mine to like half a minute, I think, so I don't have to go chasing the cart in order to get it. That was an issue with the V3. So up here is where I fall. So I'm going to show you how that works. And this is kind of convoluted, so I'll be spinning all over to get it lined up. But it works out. And here we go. Transition, boom. And then Interstate now begins. Right here was incredibly tedious to do. And if you notice, if I didn't have the Minecart Mania mod, that cart would go around in the loop and then come back to me, interestingly enough. So with this, maybe I'll show you how to make a track through lava. I don't know. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you just put the cobblestone right up to the edge, the border of the lava. Then you build glass on either side. Then you build glass along the edges, with this being open, and then you basically make a canopy over the top really quickly, and then there's no more lava, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's go into editing this, and we'll see how it looks.